Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84. So this is the shocking state of my largest Australian finger lime. Got it from Lubera last year as a standard. Unfortunately rapidly deteriorated after buying it in the kitchen. These don't like being inside in the dry atmosphere. I haven't been able to do much about it over winter. It looks pretty terminal to me, but I have scratched the main stem, and the main stem is green, so the rootstock is okay because it's grafted at the top. So what I've decided to do is take it out of the pot it's in, soak it for a couple of hours in water. I think it's partly my fault. I think I overwatered it when I first got it and caused a root problem, and then with complete paranoia I've obviously hardly watered it since, and I think that it's now desiccated from complete lack of water. So what I thought I'd do is take it out of the pot, have a look at the roots, and remove all of this dead shriveled growth right back to the head of the rootstock, and just leave a handful of shoots that still have a slight bit of green in them, and see if by any chance I can rejuvenate it. But if not, and I can keep the rootstock alive, I should be able to graft another finger lime or some other citrus onto the rootstock, because it's got a nice main stem. So we'll see if we can save it, and I'll have a look at the roots and see what they're like. So I'll come back to you with my progress in a later video. Hello again, so we're in part 2 of the finger lime video, the one that I'm going to try and save. And I thought I'd shock you with the what's left of it after I've cut off all of the dead spindly surplus growth. This has had a major haircut, which is actually exactly the same as I need, but it's a bit easier to haircut a finger lime than it is my hair at the moment. Although the hair salons, barbers have reopened now, so in the next week or so hopefully I'll be able to get my hair trimmed back a little bit better. Now I'm quite pleased because all of the main stem has got green under the bark, and actually where I've been cutting it back there's quite a lot of green left at the top. Now I think part of the problem was the root system was non-existent. As you can see, it's not too bad, it looks fairly healthy. So I'm hoping that with a repot, I'm going to put this in a small pot this size this time. I'm hoping with a small pot that we're going to get some regeneration of the roots, and they'll absorb water, and then hopefully that will allow the top of the plant to be rehydrated. So I'm going to leave it in water for another hour or so before I pot it up, and then we'll come back to this a little bit later, clean the rest of the muck out of the roots, the rest of the soil, and start from completely bare roots. So I'll catch up with you in the third part of the video. So here we are back with the red Australian finger lime after repotting. I have gone very small with the pot because the root ball was quite small, and I really want to keep this, try and keep this pot, get the roots to grow to the edges and get this pot bound for a year in the hope that the plant will recover. I mean, it might not recover anyway, but as I said, there's plenty of green growth on it, so I'm going to give it a good watering. It's nice and light now. I've soaked it in the bucket for a good hour to try and rehydrate the roots, and I'll give it a good soaking in the pot, and then I'm going to put this in my summer house towards the back so it's a little bit shady rather than in my dry kitchen atmosphere, and I'm hoping that it might recover there until I can get it outside in sometime in May. May not see any signs of growth, but hopefully we will get somewhere. So that's my Australian finger lime that looked like it was dead, but there is signs of green growth everywhere. So I've cut it back, as you saw, very, very heavily, and we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share it with anyone you think might be interested. Obviously, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, I'd appreciate it. And if you do click the bell, you'll be updated on new videos as they come out, which will of course include updates on the Australian finger lime. Excuse me, sneezing at the back end of the video. Yeah, so click the bell if you want to get updates on new videos as they come out. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. Catch up with you soon. Brett out for now.